I was asked recently by someone whether I thought that personal experiences could serve as a revelation of God. There's probably a more nuanced way that I could give this answer, but what I'm going to express in this video is simply no. Personal experiences cannot serve as a revelation from God. Let's think about how somebody might think that this would play out in their life. They're going through a hard time, maybe a difficult situation at work, or a hard season in their marriage. And they go to a friend and they ask, what do you think God wants me to know based on what's happening in my life, based on this personal experience? What is this supposed to tell me? The friend might say different things. The friend might say, God's angry with you and wants to show you that through this suffering. Sounds perfectly logical. The friend might also say, you are being tested. Other forces in the world know that you are a threat, that you belong to God and are powerful, and this is an opportunity for you to put your power into action. Very different framing. Also sounds pretty logical. How would you know which one to trust? How would you know which way you're supposed to read this personal experience? We can't take personal experience and tell ourselves that that's a revelation from God. We need God to speak to us. That's the way that Christians look at the Bible. The Bible is where God has spoken, has told us, this is what is true that you need to know about this world. This is what is true that you need to know about yourselves. This is what's true that you need to know about me. The principal message of the Bible is that we, humans, are sinners, are fallen and imperfect, and because of our fallen, sinful imperfection, we are bound to spend eternity apart from God, who is holy and perfect. But that God, who is holy and perfect, is also perfect in love. That he sent his Son Jesus into our world to show us his love for us and to demonstrate God's love for us by dying in our place to reconcile us to God. We need that kind of clarity from God. So when we look at our personal experiences, a hard and difficult season in our lives, we can ask ourselves honest and bracing questions. Is this circumstance due to my own sin? Have I been an imperfect employee in ways that are resulting in this hard time in my career? Have I been an unfaithful and unloving and uncaring spouse that's leading to this hard time in my marriage? When we have God's clear word to us outside of our personal experiences, it allows us to order and understand what we're going through. We understand that, in fact, many of the troubles we face day by day are the result of our own fallenness. We also understand that day by day, God cares for us and shows his love to us, and he promises that we will spend eternity with him despite the foolish, sinful things that we may do in this life day by day.